Alright, you guys, here I am. It's Friday, February 24th, and I have finally received my Mavic Pro in the mail. I originally ordered it on January the 14th from B&H Photo, and I waited about a month, and they sent me a email saying that it would be another 3 to 5 weeks. So I canceled my order, and I began looking at the Inspire and the Inspire 2, which is a step up from the Mavic, and it's more of a professional series drone. It's a lot more power, a little heavier, not nearly as small, but I was after the cinematic camera and the micro four thirds camera. The Mavic has a smaller sensor. It's not as good in low light, and it's probably not going to have as good of resolution. It's going to be grainy. It's not going to have the high dynamic range that I'm looking for that the Inspire will have, and I'll get that probably in a year, maybe sooner, it depends. But this is going to be a great tool for me to expand my video capability. It's going to enable me to see things from a different perspective: sunrise, sunsets, flying up and down the river, flying through my apple orchard, to also monitor. I have an owl box that I'm so excited about, and I'm hoping that by the time I get to the mountains here in a few weeks, that I may have some tenants in my owl box. That's the most exciting thing I have to look forward to this year. I can do flights through my apple trees and through my peach trees, and you know, it's going to be really a great addition to what I do. So anyway, so let's get to it. So we'll do the Mavic first, and I bought the combo pack. It was $12.99. It was shipped from, I probably am screwing this up, but it was shipped from Shenzhen, China on Monday, and I received it Thursday morning, which was yesterday. And my friends can't believe that I've left it in the box overnight. But apparently I've got pretty good, I can wait on some things. Yeah, so here it is. This is the box that came in. It's really small. I can't believe how small the box is. So that means that the drone is really small as well. And so there's 3 boxes inside the box. This guy right here, you can be famous if you want.
Now, which way is the camera facing? Is it filming you now?
Yes, it's filming me. Hi! That's my landlord. Anyway, so this is the pouch, and I have many pouches, so I'm not going to use this. And when I placed my order with B&H Photo, I was able to pick and choose what I wanted to, and I saved about $100 doing that. When I canceled my order and I shipped straight from DJI, they didn't have the option for me to select things individually, so I just bought the combo pack. So I ended up getting the pouch. This will give you a really good idea of how big the Mavic is. And look at this. It's, I mean, I have an average sized hand, and I can go right around it. It's probably, I don't know, 11 inches tall, 12 inches tall, and less than the width of my hand. And so we're probably looking at around 6 inches, and it's probably about 4 inches deep. So this is the size of the bag, and it's got a flap on it. It does have the DJI logo on it. It's right there. So, you know, if you're a big person that has to have the labels, there you go. This is the Fly More combo box. So this is going to have the additional batteries. I assume it'll have the additional propellers, chargers, cables, things like that within this guy. And so never use the blade cutting towards you like I just did, or you know, accidents happen. Especially if it's, you know, somebody maybe don't like. Alright, so in here we have the charging hub, 2 additional batteries, the car charger, These are the additional propeller blades. We also have the battery to power bank adapter. And like I said, there are 2 batteries in the box, and this is what they look like. So I'm going to have to charge all these things up, you know, get them updated, all that kind of stuff. That's the first thing that's going to have to happen. And this is the way it looks. So you have the Mavic and the controller, and then these are going to be cables and things like that that are on the inside. When the Mavic comes straight out of the box, here it is. It's got the 2 propellers already attached on the bottom, but the top propellers are not attached, so I'll have to do that. Take the top ones and you swing them out, and you take the bottom ones and you swing them up. It's the only way you can do it. 3rd battery is already attached, so that's nice. And then right here on the side, you've got your ports and the memory stick. It's a 16 gig card, but I'm probably not going to use that. It's got the plastic housing for the camera attached and the cover for the housing. I'm not going to take this off right now because we all know how that goes. But this is how it comes straight out of the box. Now the other things that are in the box is going to be the controller sits right on top. This is what it looks like straight out of the box. The antennas, they just fold right up, just like that. That's all there is to it. Down here on the bottom, this is where you'll attach your or connect your telephone or your iPad, Android device, whatever it is that you have. This is very convenient because you'll have the screen here on top to look at, and you'll also have a larger display to watch yourself where you're going, get your maps, set your waypoints. It's just going to be more convenient instead of looking at this small screen. Got the charger. This is all instructions, you know, things like that. This is all your paperwork. Then in the corner, we've got all of our cables, everything we need to do to get all your updates, charging your batteries, all those kinds of things. The one thing that I did while my Mavic was being delivered, I bought a few accessories that I knew that I wanted, and I've also got one that's in the mail as we speak. So the one that's in the mail, it's a smaller cord. It's a right angle lightning cable that's going to go from the iPad to the controller. And the reason I bought that is because it's going to be a lot cleaner. It won't be anything to get tangled up in my fingers or, you know, things like that. It's not going to be some, you know, 3-foot long cord that I have to tie up, and it just, you know, it looks like it might be something that can just cause a problem. So I went ahead and ordered it. I'll provide the link down below in the description of all this, and but that'll be here next Wednesday. One other thing I did was I'm a big fan of good memory cards, and this is a SanDisk. I'm a big fan of SanDisk, and this is a 64 gig card, and it's a 95 megabit per second speed, 633x. So this is really great for shooting 4K video. If you ever decide to shoot 4K video, you gotta have fast write speeds. It's really important. So if you're going to record in 4K, make sure that you get these really fast write speeds. 95 megabits per second really is the minimum. You can get a lot faster, but you know, with speed, you know the deal. Speed equals money, and this should work just fine. Another thing that I bought is the Mavic neutral density filters. This comes with 2 neutral density filters and 1 circular polarizer. And you know, I looked at the Mavic camera a lot before I bought this thing, and you know, I know that it has problems in certain situations, and so you know, I wanted to be a little proactive and be able to help the camera as much as I could. And on my big camera, I shoot a Nikon D4S, and all my lenses are Nikons. They're all G-series lenses. You know, they're the best of the best. I don't really have any problems with those now. So that's kind of a different ball game. But I wanted to be able to get that camera as good as it can get right out of the box. And I think that the circular polarizer will do a really great job, because I'll be, you'll be looking at rivers and streams and lakes and ponds, water from elevation or altitude. And so the perspective is going to be a lot different. Now, I haven't done that before, so I don't know. And I would rather be prepared and have these guys, instead of being on a beach somewhere or being in the mountains somewhere and having the sun setting, and then all of a sudden I can't get things right. Well, these polarizers and the neutral density filters will enable me to be able to do that. And so that's the reason I got those. These are $50 at Best Buy. That's where I bought them. And they can't hurt me. It's $50. I'm not going to worry about it. The only thing they can do is help me if I use them properly. That's the key. That's always the key. This is an iPad Mini 2, and it's the 8-inch version. Now, I have Macs, and I've got iPods, and I've got MacBook Airs, and I also have PCs, and the video that I'm shooting right now is shot on a Galaxy S7 Edge, so I've got a combination of both. And for this, I went ahead and got the iPad Mini 2, and I got this at Best Buy as well, and I got it on sale, so it was a pretty good deal for me. And I just picked it up today, right before I made the video, and this is what I'm going to use as my device to fly the Mavic with. Everything that I see on DJI's website is more Apple friendly than Android friendly. Now, I don't know, but that's just kind of what I'm seeing. And that's been the recommendation of a lot of people, and a lot of other videos on YouTube that I've seen. So I went ahead and got this. Tonight's going to be a lot of updating and patching and learning and reading and things like that. So I'm going to close this out. I'm looking forward to learning how to fly this guy. I'm looking forward to making a lot of cool videos, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. My friends and I, we flew a lot of radio-controlled stuff back in the 90s. And we flew gliders, a little bit of gas, but not too much. And things have changed a lot. The technology is unbelievable. And so it's going to be a new thing for us to learn. And we're going to put a lot of video content out there. And it's going to be everything from mountains to city and travel stuff. When I go to France, or my other guys, they go to Key West, or the other one goes to Maine, or wherever we go, there's going to be really cool content put out there. So we're all looking forward to it, and we're going to learn a lot from each other, and especially from all you guys watching, we're going to learn a lot from you as well. So that's about all. I hope you like my video, and I hope you subscribe. I have 5 subscribers. Maybe after this video I'll have 6, so that's a good number. Better than 5. Not as good as 7, but better than 5. So if you like the video, please, hit the like button, and hit the subscribe button if you don't mind, and we'll get this thing going. One thing I want to tell you is that I live in Northern Virginia, very close to Ronald Reagan National Airport, and it's a huge no-fly zone. And I'm talking about 15 miles radius from that airport. Now, 15 miles is obviously a long way, but 15 miles not to be able to fly is a real long way. So, these airspace restrictions are real, especially when you live in the area that I live in, and so we really have to adhere to those. I'm going to provide 2 more links below the video from the FAA that provide the maps and an app for your phone to find out if you're in a no-fly zone or whatever it is. I don't know about the rest of the places, but I do know downtown there are no drone zone signs all over the place, and they take it very seriously. So I'm sure that in whatever part of the world that you live in, they take it seriously as well. So, it's important to play by the rules, because if you don't, then it makes it hard on everybody else. And the FAA is going through a lot of changes right now. We've got drones out there, we've got remote-controlled airplanes, the modelers associations, things like that. So the rules are changing fast, and we have to keep an eye on those. There's licensing regulations for if you want to make money. If you don't want to make money, then things are different. So a lot to think about with this hobby, and we're going to find our way through. It's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, thanks again, and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and maybe we'll see each other out there sometime.